I know. I just was on here and I was talking about the maple clove coffee that I made. So I've got about 4 ounces of almond milk in here and probably a tablespoon of 100% pure maple syrup, several shakes of cloves, and here we go. And what I've read is putting cinnamon in is also really, really good. It's like, I don't know, like some sort of a Mexican coffee or something. So I don't know how much to put in. That much. However that much is, that's what I've put in, okay? I'm a little stuffy this morning, so it's hard for me to actually even smell the cloves, which are pretty strong, but it's hard for me to get them coming up my nose. But I made some maple clove latte with espresso, and it was delicious. And I was saying, I would love to have a bigger cup of coffee. So what I decided to do, because I've seen recipes that have these kind of ingredients, is I decided, let me get one of my pumpkin spice cake for the Vertuo. Isn't that pretty? So I decided I'll get one of these, and I'm frothing up that milk right now with the cloves, the maple syrup, and the cinnamon. And I'm going to go ahead and pour it into this recipe glass. And I'm going to brew the coffee into the maple clove cinnamon milk. Hear how stuffy my nose is? Oh my goodness. Anyhow, so I'm really excited about this because there's something about mixing ingredients together, especially when they're not super sweetened, where you get a new flavor. It's not like some sweet treat where you're tasting sweetness and flavoring, but it's something new where the coffee flavor, the natural coffee, oh good, it's ready, mixes up with the other things that you've put in. Okay, we'll just go ahead and pour this right in. Ooh, this is really good. Oh, but you know what I just realized? What? I just have this inability to figure some of these things out sometimes beforehand. I'm going to give this a try. All right, because, there's 4 ounces of milk, but there's all the froth. So when I start putting the coffee in, it's going to, if necessary, I have this little cup. I'll slide it underneath. Anyway, let's watch this. So what I was trying to say is that when you mix all of these spices and the syrup together, it creates a new flavor with the coffee that's rather difficult to explain. But my gosh, I think it's really worth making. Here, let me leave this right here so you can see. And then, if necessary, I'll do a little switcheroo and stick this glass underneath. Let's do this. All right. Oh, it's a good thing that I switched that out. My gosh. Oh my goodness, that thing would have risen way up and overflowed. Wow. Okay, because this is a 7.77 ounce coffee here. Alright, let me just stick this here. Oh, get in there. There we go. Okay, let me turn it around. Whoops. Okay, here we go. All right. This is a real treat. Now, what I'm going to do, let's see, I'm not quite sure what to do. I guess I'll give this a mix. Oh, I can really taste the cloves and cinnamon, slight maple flavor, the pumpkin pie spices. Ooh. Now, the question is, am I going to be able to drink some of this without ending up with a nose full of foam? Let's see. Oh, I'm getting the cloves and the cinnamon. The maple has added a little bit of sweetness. Could it use more maple? I'm not going to put more maple. I've got a hint of it in here, but I'm not going to put more maple because, let's see. 2 tablespoons of maple is 110 calories. So I've got about 55 calories just in the maple syrup that's in here. And then I've got about, well, just 15 calories for the milk. So that's not bad, but still, 70 calories or so for a cup of coffee. I'd rather keep this down. You can imagine if you get coffee at, Starbucks or some sort of coffee place where they make you some of those fancy dancy coffees with all kinds of syrups and everything, you can end up with as many calories in what you're drinking as what a whole meal would have. The thing is, though, that in a meal, you'd hopefully be getting a lot of nutrients. In what you're drinking, mostly be getting a lot of sugar and fat, and very low on vitamins and minerals, stuff like that, and protein. Oh, okay, let me give this another little stir. And I'm going to drink some of it down a little bit, and then, oh, that's delicious. And I've got about 4 ounces of the coffee in here, and I'll start pouring some of it back in. But anyway, this is so fun. This, to me, I like a lot better than just like a pumpkin spice kind of thing. Adding in more cloves, more cinnamon than what you usually get with a pumpkin spice thing, and that maple syrup. Enjoy your day.